Previously on Survivor.
But now we're in still a weird spot because Jackson won immunity, and I think the move was set up to get rid of Jackson. I think the pieces were in place.
He thinks he could get us against you.
Like, what is he doing?
His game is like, he's not a good survival player.
And if Matt's there at 7, everyone is down to vote out Matt. Like, Matt is not actually close with anyone.
If it's Megan this week, then yeah, I'm gonna have to force Ivy to make a move.
There's no way someone is thinking Tokidoki to the end. A few of us have to go. A few of us have to go.
Megan, I am so sorry you got voted out. You are my sweet little banana bread. I'm going to miss you.
Ooh, shit. Still here. Still fighting Funnel 7. Holy shit. Oh, that was insane.
I do feel more confident that Matt probably does not have an idol, though, after that tribal, because, I think he was decently spooked. I mean, Dill freaked him out a lot, and he was freaked out enough to call Ivy, to call Shannon.
Let's just go ahead and award me right now the Oscar performance for leading actor in a leading role, starring Dale in The Paranoid Lion. I felt good that I wasn't on the bottom, but now the more I think of it, you and I are fucking probably on the bottom. If they're not with you, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm. We gotta show this to fucking screen right here. This is step-by-step instructions to fuck with Matthew and Israel for no reason.
It's not for no reason. It's to flush an idol, and it's fun for Ivy.
It's really fun for Ivy.
Concocting a plan to where we can maybe fuck with Matt to the point where he gets really paranoid and plays an idol for no reason.
This would be a good time to have.
Fucking come on, homicide detective, dude. How did you
Dude,
not find one of
sucks
these
so
fucking
bad.
things yet,
That
dude?
sucks.
Dude,
Who the fuck has the Puma one? They're getting away with murder because they're convincing everybody that I have it.
I thought you had both, dude.
No! I have fucking nothing.
And we're not actually going to vote for him. We're actually still doing the split between Megan and Nate.
I don't think Matthew has an idol because I have two of them. So I'm not a huge fan of this. But there is a third idol looming around. And at this point, it's seeming more and more likely that either a Tokidoki has it or it went home with someone in their pocket.
I mean, also, Eliza could have, I know that's out in the pocket thing, but, that's possible, too.
Yeah, it is. She could have had honestly two. She could have had
That'd be so funny if we got her out with two idols.
two idols in her pocket.
That would have been such a good move.
So by the off chance that Matthew does have the El Norte idol, this plan will work. I think 35%. There's just no movement.
Yeah. But I'll let you know.
Later, dude.
Alright, thank you. See ya.
Peace. I'd like to take a little bow for that one, dude. I think it's safe to say he doesn't have an idol.
I'm very proud to be the last member of El Norte. Fuck El Norte. Clout status right here.
So from day one, I've been saying Tokidoki to the merge, but it's not Tokidoki to the end. It's Nate and Ivy to the end.
Not to be too optimistic, but like thinking about a final 3, who would I want to go with? Like, I feel like if I make it to the final 3, I have a pretty good chance at winning just because, you know, I was like kind of fighting the underdog battle.
Nate, like Kat in this situation, are easy people to take along to the end.
Like, if I made it to the final 3 with Ivy, that's ideal because, like, I think I would win over her. Like, I don't know, I just feel like my story of being, like, the underdog in El Norte, being the last surviving member of El Norte, people constantly wanting out, my name constantly getting called to tribal, me constantly winning, me constantly, like, making it to the next round somehow, everyone not liking me, but yet I'm still here. Like, that's a story.
Like, Nate maybe is a bigger risk because he's from El Norte and all El Norte people will vote for him. But I'm willing to take that risk because I know there will be Tokidoki people on that jury as well too, and they can vote for me.
But everyone now wants me out because I'm the last remaining member of El Norte and Tokidoki still is like clicky. If me and Ivy do not make a move this week, I am overgone by Nate is over party. It's canceled. Bye.
And I like to say that I can sweet talk people here and there. I am a very nice person, but I'm also very competitive. And I can bring my niceness out to sway El Norte people to vote for me. Like,
but no, me and Ivy need to make a move this week because otherwise it's bad news bears for me.
Basically, the game started, and I did not like Kat. Kat is asking the stupidest questions. She was annoying. Like, hearing your voice makes me want to scoop my eyeballs out. I felt like people put us together because we were both, like, sophomore girls, and, like, she talked a lot, and then I would, like, have one-on-one conversations with people, and I'd be like, wow, I'm talking a lot, like, this is intense. And, like, Kat talks about herself a lot, and then sometimes I realize I'm talking about myself a lot. And that is, like, I think where, like, Kat and I are pretty similar. I personally don't need to hear 4 times that you're in the ROTC. And I think that helps me relate to her because I can, like, listen to her talk about herself. I don't care that you're in AGD. And, like, yeah, in my head, I get a bit annoyed, but, like, I've also grown to, like, appreciate, like, some of her jokes and her, like, humor and stuff because other people in this game, Matthew, are not funny at all, and it's hard to deal with them.
Yeah, I would have had to show my Tom. Yeah, if I could have. Bring Tom back. Hashtag bring Tom back for old stories.
Really like? She said she really likes Kat?
I've grown to like her a lot. I don't really like her as a game player. And I think she's also, like, just playing this game. She knows she can't win anymore.
This game is gonna devolve so fast for me as soon as Tokidoki stops meeting as a whole tribe. Like, it's gonna be like that. Pretty much only in the loop because we meet as, like, a whole big tribe and then Shannon, like, talks to me. Literally nobody else, like, reaches out.
And so she's like, I guess I'll just play this game to, like, get people who I like further ahead.
I think I would like for Shannon to win. I like Shannon the most, like, probably just because we talk the most, but I think it'd be really fun if she won.
She told me, she says to me, she's like, I honestly just, like, want to get disqualified. Like, that'd be the best way to go.
And I'm, like, not going to watch the show, like, with my sorority or anything because I'm going to look bad in it. Oh, I can only show this whole show my sorority if I look good.
If anyone really, like, will get a horrible edit.
I think Ivy and Shannon, trust me most. I hope.
That's fair. Like, granted, I have no idea how to edit.
I'm sure you'll get a good enough edit because you've been in it for long enough.
That's true.
And I'm like, Kat, you getting disqualified is so bad for my game. And she's like, yeah, you're right. Like, I guess I won't get disqualified. And I'm like, I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
Yeah. Wife came home. Survivor boy. He's gonna have to die. Making me shave my survivor boy beard. Felt invincible in this thing, but gonna have to say goodbye.
Y'all, what's poppin'? I'm really out here because this is Cooking with Shannon.
You know how I classify everyone in this game as bread?
Me, personally, I'm a Bosco stick, okay? Because guess what? Bosco sticks? Absolutely underappreciated type of bread. You're getting cheese inside. There's cheese inside. Because guess what? I may not be that appealing on the outside, but on the inside, I'm something special. Get that through your thick skulls.
I myself, as you recall, I'm a Bosco stick. And so, of course, I got some today. 'Cause dogs gotta eat. Dogs always gotta eat.
Okay, sorry. I have an interview to prepare for and I'm making potatoes, so. Wait, actually, 1 second. I'm just gonna trust the process right now. Because dogs gotta eat, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to be the person someone just brings with them because they know they can beat them. I want to be the person who gets to the end out of merit and out of gameplay because people respect that, but also because I have good enough relationships with people where they want to do that.
My potatoes are done, so I just wanted to get a quick reaction to that. Oh, fuck me.
These were only $2.52. It's pretty cheap. Dogs truly gotta eat.
I sort of sliced them like fries, but then just like roasted them, I guess. And they're not like that. Whatever. I mean, they're cooked, but like, you know, it's not like so bad. I don't know. But like, also I realized today I don't have very much food at all. And I've been like, she a hungry girl. Oh, gotta turn the oven off. Like, she's so hungry. And she knows, and you know. You know it. Say it with me now, folks.
Dogs gotta eat.
Dogs gotta eat, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes big dogs gotta eat.
Dogs always gotta eat.
And the big dog ate all that watermelon.
Dogs gotta eat. Let me just steal some ketchup. Is there no ketchup in this house?
If I'm Shannon, I go me, Ivy, Kat, Nate, beautiful Final Four, and I win.
My ideal Final Four is me, Kate, Nat. Me, Kat, Nate, Ivy. Because I think I beat all three of them.
Shannon is just in such a great spot in this game. I don't think I can turn people on her.
I think that people don't realize that I'm a threat. That I'm constantly playing this game strategically.
I mean, what are you thinking, like, going forward, though?
Right.
Like, a lot of people are realizing that Matthew is not playing a great game, that he's doesn't have any good relationships with people, but he's also been viewed as a huge threat this whole game.
Matthew Israel, you're not cool. Stop mansplaining things to me. I'm playing this game just like you are, but better. Jackson, you're the prettiest boy I've ever met. If you were to propose marriage to me, I would have to consider saying yes. But that doesn't mean that I respect or like or want to play this game with you.
And Dale, huge threat, has good relations with everyone, is viewed good physically, so like I think I can pitch that he's a bigger threat than me.
He's so handsome. I'm sorry.
So then one of them goes at 5, then 4, I win the challenge, I vote out the other guy, Matt or Dale.
He doesn't even love me. So why would I keep him around? It'd be different if he was trying to kiss, but he ain't, so he's got to go soon. But this week is not his time.
Bam, final 3, me, Nate, Kat, the 2 least deserving players to win this game, and the most deserving player to win this game. So who wins? This guy.
Discussed all along that it should be Matthew going home.
Then I actually think we can get Matt out. We can all have a common enemy in Matt. I know I said that would happen at 7.
I felt pretty good about that. I felt everyone was being honest. So I'm just praying for Jackson to win.
I got shot for sure. And it's nice being in the final 7, and I feel like I got some ammo. Like, it makes no sense to get rid of me right now, even though it makes all the sense to get rid of me right now.
He's unpredictable. I'm sick of him. He's going home. I've said that before. He doesn't go home. He wins. He wins the challenge tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do.
Alright guys, welcome to your next immunity challenge. First things first, Jackson, I will take it back. Thank you. All right, for today's challenge, as you guys saw when you walked in, we've got something called musical teasers. It's a mixture of musical chairs and brain teasers. So you can win one of two ways. Be the last person in the last chair, or solve 3 out of the 5 brain teasers that we have for you. It's very simple. There'll be a timer that starts when we start the challenge. At any point, any one of you can go up and stop the timer. Last person that gets to a chair is eliminated. That is the only time that you will be able to check if 3 of your brain teasers are correct, is after somebody has pressed that button. So you can't check just in the middle of a round. Someone has to press it. So we will either run out of chairs, or someone will get 3 of the brain teasers correct and win immunity. Everyone good? We'll get started. All right. Survivors ready. Go.
Except pause, I can fix it.
Okay. Does that count?
Yep, it counts.
How about a broom ball? Yeah, can I go?
Yes. All right.
Dude, have fun.
It was paused. Shannon did not get back in time. Shannon is eliminated. Have fun at broom ball. All right. We are down to 6. Survivors ready. Go. A little bit slower this time. Just a reminder, there are also 2 brain teasers outside the room if you'd
Why
like
would
to
you
check those
ever
out.
go for those? Why would you? That's instantly how to
easier.
get out. Who cares? You're just gonna survive the musical chairs.
They're easier.
This could just be a game of musical chairs.
Well, that's why we added the brain teasers aspect.
An answer that's not your answer, but it's an answer that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd be very shocked. Dale hits it and eliminates Ivy, who cannot get back fast enough.
The fucking challenge. Could have not went any worse. Made the biggest bonehead move in all of Survivor Michigan history, probably.
All right, 5 minutes into the challenge, here's what we're gonna do. The next person to pause the timer
I'm just like still thinking at this point, whoever presses it gets it.
will get a clue to hit an immunity idol. Dale pauses it as I'm saying that, but does not get back to a chair. You will get a clue to the idol, but you are out of this challenge.
So I get a fucking clue to a hidden immunity idol that I already have in my pocket. So freaking dumb, so stupid.
It's like, let's go outside or something. Okay. Everyone fucking walk outside. That's how we're doing it.
Aaron, you're right here.
Okay, we're all gonna fucking hold hands. Give me your fucking hand.
In a square,
Grab his
right.
hand. Let's fucking go. Don't let go of that motherfucker.
I'm on. Here we go. Hold on. Until you get back.
It's so scary.
Don't you dare try to run away. Don't you dare try to run away.
The button?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh fuck! I should have written stuff down first.
No writing in your seats.
Jackson and Matthew.
One.
Nate crosses the line and is out of the challenge.
Whoever presses that button loses, or steps on this blue line.
Unless we both start like exactly in the same spot, but then the person who pressed it would have the advantage of knowing this.
Sounds fucking great.
How are we all safe? You're safe.
Yeah.
I would give it to Mike.
And you guys can just shut that down too and just say, I mean, I can say like I made a deal. If like I win, like I can say like I made a deal with Jackson.
Also, this is our original one.
Aw.
Oh, shit,
that's
true.
Bring it back.
Wow.
I completely
We all started in a room
Throwback.
in this building.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a room, a hallway.
Nice to meet you, Ivy.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Nice to meet you.
Looks like
You're in a hallway on one of those weird benches.
That's some good production content right there.
2.5 months ago. Wow. How we've all grown. What about our old school game? Cooper loves talking about the old school game we got going on.
True. I mean, we can all vote Nate.
Is Nate that much of a threat? to win. Like if it ended up like final jury, like two of us and Nate on there, like Kat would vote one of us before Nate.
Are you saying you do Cat this week?
You can vote Shannon
If he
and
just
Kat.
threw out Nate's name and you essentially said you can't agree to Nate, so then it's just Shannon and Kat.
I could agree to all three.
Cat doesn't want to be in this game.
Yeah. And then it makes it easier for us like after Kat. Like voting wise, because then we can just go for Nate.
We can figure out what we're telling Shannon.
That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Shannon's
like
close with Kat.
Yeah, would Shannon want that?
Shannon's close with Kat. Shannon.
What if we say it's going to be Cat?
Shannon has said like in the past 2 weeks that she doesn't want to put votes on Kat.
Yeah.
Like, even when we're voting out Katie, we're talking with Megan vote Katie.
Yeah, I
Kat.
heard she said she would not put votes on Cat.
Yeah, she told Megan, I'm not putting votes on Kat.
Yeah. I mean, we could just say,
She's buying
Yeah.
the vote.
especially if we tell her it's going to be Cat, but tell her she doesn't have to vote for Cat. It's also better for her game the more big threats are in the game. I mean,
Up until a certain point it's better, but then at a certain point it's not better.
Yeah.
Like we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, dude. We're at 7, so at some point she has to realize, all right, big threats actually aren't good for my game.
And so
Nate might vote for Cat, he might vote for whoever.
I don't
He'd
think
probably
he
vote
trusts.
Cat if we told him.
Yeah,
to
we
vote
told
Cat.
him to, but like also does he trust
He doesn't
us?
trust us, but also he probably thinks it's his best bet.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he has no reason to trust us, but he has no reason to trust anyone.
True.
Who, Nate?
Yeah.
I think he trusts you the most.
But like
It's fucking honesty, dude.
like is there like any specific reason why we shouldn't vote out Kat?
No. I'm down with that. Yeah.
Are we shaking on this?
Yeah.
Can we pinky swear? Like I'm about to say, I don't break pinky swears.
Yeah, I'll.
If y'all break
Pinky
this
swear?
pinky swear,
I'll
I'm just gonna tell you, you're not gonna wake up to see the next day.
I'll
Yeah.
double pin us right now.
I'll do it.
I don't break pinky swears. These are sacred in my book.
Yeah. First of all, let's say no matter what, if I win,
Cat.
if you win, I'll
Yeah.
vote Cat.
Okay.
1000% on my
100%.
word.
Yeah.
Okay. Voting Cat.
Voting Cat.
Deal. All right. How do we want to? You guys will vote Cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we have to pinky swear with Ivy now. She doesn't break those.
We don't
Best
break
pals,
this.
man.
We don't break this.
Wait, let's hold hands.
I'll pinky swear.
Okay.
We are not.
We're
We're
all
not breaking
voting
this. We're all
Cat.
going Cat.
Voting Cat.
Okay.
Deal. All right. How do we settle this?
Give it to
Coop. Cooper,
You want to do this?
I will flip a coin.
Okay.
You want to call or not?
No.
No?
No.
We're at 2 hours.
Alright. Tails never fails.
That's
Give
what I
it
was
to
gonna
me.
say.
Give it to
Come
me.
on,
Good. Tails.
All right. We are literally seconds over the 2-hour mark.
It's always fucking heads! Damn it, Tails always fails!
That was fun.
What if I still race?
Wait.
Wait, what happened to my quarter?
All right. There
Yeah, just the quarter.
we have it.
I don't know where all my
That's literally
markers are, so
50-50.
Jackson owes me a quarter.
I'll find your quarter.
All right, Matthew. After 2 hours and a coin flip,
And 130 days-ish in the game.
there you go. First immunity for you. You are safe this week at Tribal Council. You will have a 1 in 6 shot at winning this game. Somebody else getting voted out, and it will be their last week.
Cat.
Let's see if it remains Cat after tonight. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night.
Breaking
Want to know the
promises.
teaser?
Fucking want immunity. Fuck yes. Literally, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Damn.
Well, the plan was, at Final 7, which we are at now, to vote out Matthew.
Got it. I was thinking about wearing it to class, but then like as I was about to put it on before I was leaving, I was like, Matthew, like, look at yourself. Like what are you doing? What are you doing? So I decided not to wear it to class. Cause actually, portrait mode focuses like on your face. That's right. I want to like focus on the necklace. There we go.
We're all talking, and then Matthew's like, hey, there's 4 of us in this room. Why don't we all come to an agreement, and then whatever we agree, we all give ourselves our word, and We all agree that there's 4 people is enough. We all agree to go surround. So we throw out Nate's name first because he's the easiest, and Ivy's like, I don't want to vote Nate out. Nate's good for my game. I don't want to vote him out. I'm like, okay, and she's like, I give my word that I won't vote anyone in this room out.
And so when we're sitting there at the challenge, and I was like, how do I convince these people not to vote out Nate? And I was just like, okay, let's vote Kat. Like, it was just like the easiest person to like go for in Tokidoki.
We made a deal. We would all vote Kat. We all. Fucking Dale just texted me, coin flip boy, lol. Fucker.
Feel good. Tails always fails. I want immunity, motherfuckers. Wow.
We made a deal. We all pinky promise. We'll vote Kat. I promise. We'll vote Kat. Ivy's like, I never break a pinky promise. Matt, real firm handshake. Squeeze my hand. He's like, I'm big boy.
And Ivy tells me, I did a pinky promise. If there's one thing in my life I don't break, it's pinky promises. I take those deathly serious, blah, 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 blah. My pinky is my word. So Ivy seems serious about it, and I think Jackson and Matthew seem serious about it because that's actually pretty good for our game.
The problem is that we left Shannon out of the decision, and Shannon's not happy about that because Shannon's biggest insecurity is that she's not running her own game. I think her biggest fear is that she's going to get to the final 3 and then lose because people think that she's just been told what to do all game, which is like kind of true, but not entirely, and I think she's just so worried about it.
People are saying, Shannon, you're gonna get to the final 3 no matter what. But guess what? I get there, and I'm not gonna have a case for myself.
You realize you will be in a final, right?
Likely, yeah.
Like, you are cakewalking to a final.
Yeah.
So, like, fuck you. Like, why are you so worried about
No,
anything?
I'm not worried, but I'm like, I know in a final against a lot of these people I won't win.
And she does not want Kat. And it just, I don't know, worries me that then she'll get ideas that she needs to make a move now or otherwise she's not going to win.
Who can you not beat in the final?
Who can
you not beat in the final?
You, Jackson, Matthew, maybe Nate.
So essentially, you, Ivy, and Kat are left.
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing.
No.
I get there, and I'm gonna say, hey, I played this game with a lot of integrity. Don't you respect that? And that's it. That's all I'll be able to say. I won't be able to say, hey, remember when I voted Eliza out? Because I didn't do that. Remember when I threw the challenge to give Tokidoki the numbers? Because I didn't do that.
I'll tell you who's not very dandy.
Shannon?
She's not happy, bro. Which is just so telling.
I'm sick of people saying, hey, Shannon, I think you're really likely to get to the final tribal council. Because even though that's completely true, I'm not doing it because I deserve it. I'm doing it because people think they can beat me. I have to push back against this game and against these people who make me angry. I have to fucking push back.
Essentially, my grandma had passed away this week, so I pretty much checked out of the game for 3-4 days, went home, spent time with family and friends, told all the people in the game, like, hey, I'm going to just put my phone, like, disconnect my phone from the game, like, please don't bother me, I'll catch up with everyone after the weekend's over.
No, Dale was also like telling me, he was like, you and Shannon are literally just sliding through the game down to the final 3 because everyone has us in their final 3. Literally everyone has us in their final 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can make a big move. And not just like so I win, but so I'm actually respected in this game.
This week is
It's Dale.
it's the best week to get at Dale for both of us.
And it's really scary.
It's scary to make a move, especially against someone who we've been working with, who put us in his final 4. But he put us there because he could beat us.
It's like I have to make a big move if I want to stand out to the jury. I can't get dragged along by Dale or Jackson. And I think this week is a really great chance to move on Dale.
If Dale doesn't go home this week, when does he go home? Like, if we take him to the final 3 with us, how do we beat Dale? Like, Dale is very charismatic. People love him.
Doing very well. Dale just smashing his face.
It's pretty much undercover. Danger Dale. At your service?
and then we pinky promised at the end, and I was just like, I'm a piece of shit. Because I never break pinky promises.
Yeah.
This is the first pinky promise I'm breaking ever in my life.
Oh my gosh.
It would take like fucking asshole to blindside me when I'm gone for my fucking grandmother's funeral and shit. Like all right, maybe at least that's what I tell myself to make myself feel a bit better. But like you never get those feelings out of your head, so I think that's just like natural.
Okay. Dale is gonna be completely blindsided by this from what I've talked to him. Like he doesn't see this coming, Matthew doesn't see this coming. Plot twist, let's take out Dale. And I was like, oh shoot, Shannon, are you Nate? Are you speaking what I've been hearing all week? So I was like, okay, yeah, Shannon, let's do it. Me, Shannon, and Kat are all together. Like, we could all vote Dale. Well, right now it's just me and Shannon, and now Nate is on this.
Like, I think we can get Dale out this week. We can finally make a frickin' move.
And this is how Nate and Ivy run the end of the Survivor Season 4 Wolverine Wars.
Everyone hates to see it. Ivy said Shannon's down, and if Shannon's down, Kat's down. Like, that's the numbers. But
which is so sad, because the producers have no footage of us ever talking until the end. We're sorry, but not.
This is perfect. Like, why would people not want to do this? He's obviously a threat to everyone's game. Like, and it sounds like we have the numbers. Like, this is lit.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be hard because Dale's so nice.
He is very nice.
That's why he's such a big threat. Everyone likes
He's
him.
28. He's a massive threat.
Who doesn't like Dale?
I know.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, I fucking hate that man. He's so annoying. And he's just like so cocky and pretentious. And this dumbass 30-year-old man playing a game with a bunch of college kids. Like, that's weird.
I can't have a single person. He's so funny.
I know.
I've come to talk with you again.
Like, you have a wife. Like, what are your fucking priorities, dude? She's probably like, are you coming home to dinner? He's like, no, I'm searching for idols. Like, what the heck? I don't know.
Oh, I'm literally I'm gonna do a little spiel. I'm gonna be like, Dale, you're the greatest of all time. I'm gonna write Swag Dad down. Cause like,
you gotta.
Shout out, we love you. But you gotta go.
Even Ivy, like, likes Dale. Girl, do not fall in love with the oppressor.
That I have to vote out one person who, like, I'm really, really with. And who I really, really care about. And you're probably like, Shannon, are you sure you're not even getting emotional? If you get voted out, it's going to be a blindside.
Yeah.
But I don't know who they would get, and I don't know who would blindside you. He's like my best friend in this game. Because people don't want to hurt the Swag Dad.
You can't hurt the Swag Dad.
But like somebody who like I want around for like my real life. And I don't think I can say that about many other people that are still playing. You just said it would hurt if you got blindsided.
No, I said you can't hurt. Like, you can't hurt. Don't hurt the Swag Dad. Like,
I
you shouldn't
got
hurt
it.
the Swag Dad. Like, not that I'm impenetrable, but you can't hurt the Swag Dad.
You can't hurt the
don't
Swag
hurt the
Dad.
Swag Dad.
Right. No, I get what you're saying. I don't know. And Ivy wants to include Jackson on everything. Ivy wants to tell Jackson of the plans. And I'm like, no, Ivy. We don't tell Jackson yet.
Let's throw it out there with Jackson and see what he's thinking.
That's the thing. Working with Ivy, working with Kat, working with Nate, I'm fine with it, but it's so hard because they're not good strategic players. They're honestly stupid.
So, Survivor.
Yeah. My final three now is like Jackson and Nate, and my next big move is gonna be like getting out Shannon.
None of us think we can beat Dale.
Yeah.
Which, none of us can beat Dale. I think we think it because it's
know
true.
it's true, yeah.
But I also don't think any of us intend on bringing Dale to the final three.
No.
Like, if we did do the, like, you, me, Shannon, Dale, it would be pretty much like if any one of us three won immunity. I mean, this was all unspoken, but I thought we were all the same age.
It would be
was like we'd vote out Dale.
Friday evening, I meet with Jackson and I'm like talking to him, and he, like at first he was like, "Oh, Kat," and I was like, "Yeah, Kat," and I was like, "What about Dale?" Talking about this for a really long time, like, why don't we just make a move on Dale now?
7, take out Dale? We could. What from there? Like, why do it now as opposed to later? Oh my god. Ivy just pitched Dale to me? What is happening? We all agreed. She said she never breaks a pinky promise.
Also, he's convinced that Dale has an idol.
Nate is?
Yeah.
What idol is it that he does?
I have no idea.
How would Nate know?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think he said the El Norte idol because it's near Ross.
She pinky promised to vote Cat. Now she tells me Dale. Oh, what is? Don't like this. Dale's my boy. You know he's my boy. Yeah, I mean, I get taking him out. I just don't know if it's the right time.
Yeah.
I could be convinced probably if like you were dead set on it.
Right now, the way the vote should go, and hopefully no idols are played, are Shannon, Kat, Nate, myself, and Jackson. So 5 votes on Dale, and then 2 votes on Kat, which would be Matthew and Dale, putting those votes on Kat.
And I get a text from Ivy, and she says, "Hey, I did talk to Jackson. He said he's fine with voting for Dale. Whatever. And he won't tell Matthew or Dale."
She came to me and within 30 minutes of the conversation was like, "So let's make a move on Dale."
Okay.
And I was like, I mean, I was just like kind of taken aback,
Yeah,
really. I was like
exactly.
kind of surprised. So I was like, who?
Why did you cast such strategic dumbasses in this game? I don't understand the logic behind that.
Who would be in on that or whatever? She's like, well, so Shannon's the one that pushed it to me, so like she would do it.
Yeah.
And she's like, Nate's wanted this for weeks, like he'll do it. Cal will do whatever we tell her.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is a lot.
Ivy, Jackson's gonna fucking come for me because I'm a better strategic game player than Ivy, and now she just screwed my game because I decided to work with her over people who were actually fucking smart and who actually thought about what they were doing.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm curious, like, how you actually feel. Because I know we, like, talked, and you were like, he's gonna have to go someday.
I know he's gonna have to go someday.
I'm honestly livid. Like, I don't know what the fuck she does with her free time, but, like, clearly she doesn't think.
But I'm just gonna be like very, very open and
Yeah.
just put all the cards on the table. And I think you and I are more similarly situated than any other two.
And I know exactly what Shannon wants. She wants to win, and she's concerned that she hasn't made enough big moves to win, but she's also concerned about not being able to make it to the final 3. So basically, I laid it out to her why voting out Dale was a bad move for her game.
I think Ivy has realized that she doesn't think she can beat against any 2 other people in the final 3 unless those 2 are Nate and Kat.
Yeah.
So Ivy has to make her final 3 Nate and Kat.
I, like, actually want to scream.
And she feels that right now, if she gets Dale out this week, she can get Matt out next week. We all agree on that.
Mhm.
And then at 5, I'm sure she told you it'd be me, and she told me it'd be you.
My next big move is gonna be like getting out Shannon.
So I don't know which one she actually thinks is more threatening. She probably thinks I'm a bigger physical threat and you're a bigger jerk threat.
Yeah.
So, and then at final 4, she wants literally anyone other than the remaining one of us to lose. And then whichever person wins, like they would all vote out. Either one of us. We didn't win.
Of course I'm mad, Ivy. We made a plan and you broke it. Like, how do you want me to fucking trust you after this shit?
If she made this move right now, that she would be banking on winning a Final 4 challenge, and Shannon does not feel good about her ability to win challenges, because, I mean, she hasn't won one yet.
Like, Ivy, you're not outwitting or outplaying anyone. Because you're so stupid. Okay, I hope nobody heard me. Just loose on the streets.
Yeah, how's it going?
Fucking long day.
Yeah, well, this isn't gonna help make that better.
Should I save it for tomorrow or what?
I mean, do you want it to be saved for tomorrow?
I don't know, dude. At this point, I don't even care about fucking Survivor shit right now, dude. It's been like stressful 2 days. I don't might as well lay it on me now and let me figure it out.
Alright, well, so basically, Ivy wants you gone, and Ivy thinks that she has Nate, Kat, Shannon, and me with her. Now, obviously, I'm not with her. I'm not cool with that. I'm not letting you go.
The classlessness of Ivy, like I said, it's still a game, so like you got to play the game. And honestly, it's a good move on her part if she gets me out. But like, take out Jackson this week and take me out next week. Like, don't do it on the week that my fucking grandma dies. So
She's trying to take advantage of being out of town for his grandma's funeral. People call me heartless. That's a cold move.
few things. One, fuck Ivy. Fuck your pinky. Fuck your gameplay.
I don't have any real problem with it, you know. I would absolutely do that type of thing if I thought it helped me.
She thinks she's a villain. Let me tell you what happens to villains. Villains get sent home by the swag dad.
I mean, no, yeah, Dill, the votes are on you. Like, we don't really get to pick and choose who we are on, like, largely at Shannon's mercy at this point.
And I might regret voting out Dale, but I will more regret getting to the final tribal council, feeling disappointed in myself and in my game, and then losing.
And so I had to get someone that she would want to go after right now.
So if Ivy has her, Nate, and Shannon, how are the votes still on me?
Dale, you are honestly one of the coolest people I have ever met in my whole life.
No, so if Ivy is voting for you, she thinks Nate is going to vote for you. She thinks that Kat and Shannon and I are all going to vote with her. Yeah, she's not telling you and Matt. That's it.
Your stories and your sense of humor are the only thing that have kept me sane throughout this game, and I don't know what's going to happen when they're gone. But Dale, you have to go if I want a chance at winning this game.
Alright, Tribal Council Day of the Final 7 Tribal Council. It is 4:26 in the afternoon.
So are we fucked, Dale?
Well, Matthew's not fucked.
I know Matthew's not. I'm saying, are we fucked next week?
I think it's in Dale and Jackson's best interest to keep me, and it might honestly be in my best interest to keep them. Because I can't go after them at 6, because then I leave myself vulnerable in a must-win scenario at 5 and at 4.
Flip a fucking coin!
I don't. It didn't work well for me last time.
If she tells me, I can try to talk it out of her.
The thing is, I feel like once I talk to Shannon, I can maybe, like, make this better, but, like...
Tarowski, Mitch, Brittany, and Liz all got a point. 7th question. Who would you trust with your life?
Trust with your life. Shannon.
No, nobody trusts me with their life.
I trust you in my life.
Oh. I've been so emotional all week. All week. Voting Megan out took a fucking toll on me. And now, knowing that the best move for my game is to move on yet another person who I genuinely like is so hard. I'm gonna be spending the rest of my semester with all these booty holes. You gotta understand that I'm upset. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't really like people. So I don't know why I put myself in a game where I would have to fucking pretend to like people for so long. Like, this sucks. Megan, I'm so sorry. I wish we could have done something. I could have. And I just didn't try hard enough because I just didn't think it was worth it. But maybe it would have been because I feel so shitty right now. And my memory of playing this stupid game is gonna be spending a full semester neglecting my friends and people who fucking care about me and my homework to do stuff with a bunch of people who don't have any emotions.
Like, I've never like known who to like pick necessarily as like that one person that I like fully trust in, and like I really haven't picked that person yet. And then I think like after last week I was like, fuck it, it's Shannon. So yeah, that's what it is.
And I miss Eliza.
Eventually Shannon reached out to me as well and told me what was going on and decided that it's bad for her gameplay to vote me out. Like, the fucking title of Michigan Soul Survivor and $50 like isn't as important to me than just like completely fucking someone over, I guess.
Right.
I'm like, I don't want to see that to happen to one of us and like completely just make people hate each other.
Yeah.
And shit, but
No, completely.
still don't know if she's being honest. It still very well could be me, but she seemed pretty genuine. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for her to tell me about the vote if it was going to be going on.
Dogs gotta eat.
I'm kind of like the mob boss, kind of like the Tony Soprano. You won't fuck with me? You won't fuck with me? I don't think so. I got my informants all around. I got people reporting back to me. You don't try to make a move against the swag bag this early. It's gonna get back to him, and then your ass is grass.
First of all, fuck Ivy.
Yeah, she was definitely trying to do something.
Dude, I told you I felt weird about it.
I know.
So this is definitely my first big move.
So the fact that she tried to make a move and had the trust and confidence in these other people, they're working for the daddy, the mob boss. And it's gonna get back to me, and now you just sealed your own fate.
I don't want to keep playing if I'm gonna keep feeling like this.
I really think that it's going to be Ivy and not me, and if that's the case, I want to hold on to these idols. So I keep going back and forth. I think this is probably the biggest decision in this game that no one's going to know about other than me.
I'm not having fun playing. This is the shittiest thing I've ever had to fucking do in my life.
I want to talk about big moves. When your name's still out there and you're huge at risk and not playing an idol, that's a harder decision than any of these players are going to make.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey.
I talked to Ivy at like 8:30. We were thinking through our options because I was like, whatever, not super comfortable voting for Kat. And she was like, why don't we just flip the vote to Dale?
Okay.
I'll be going home tonight, or I'll be going to the Final Four because I'll have 2 idols at 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you like? Do you want to do it, or do you not want to do it? What? Oh, failed.
Sometimes you got to be a hero.
Hi, you've
Hey.
got Shannon's voicemail. I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now. I'm probably really busy.
Suck my fucking ass, Matthew. I don't want to talk to you.
What's a fucking cliffhanger to have?
All right, we will
Nate,
now
please
bring
be
in the members of our jury. Jack, Katie, and Megan voted out at the last tribal council. So, Jackson, the 4 of you are there and you come to the end of the challenge as a group. Tell me how that goes.
Made an arrangement, we felt comfortable with it, and then I was like, I've never lost a coin flip in my life, so guaranteed win here if I didn't get a coin flip. And tails never fails. Like, it's in the thing.
It's in the names.
Yeah, so I figured it was probably true, but it failed me. So I did not win.
So, Nate, you weren't one of the people that were there at the end of the challenge. You're the only remaining El Norte. How do you feel going into this vote?
Hi guys. I mean, definitely like it's a lot. Like, I mean, there's 6 Tokidoki members, and I am the last member of El Norte, and they've all told me it's not me. So you know, I kind of just have to go in trusting. But I don't really have many options at this point.
Nate, do you feel maybe better or worse at this point that people might want to start taking out threats?
I don't know.
Well, Nate's the biggest threat.
Yeah, the implications of people were thinking was a threat.
The puzzling.
So, Dale, if it's not Nate tonight, at this point it now has to be Tokidoki person.
Yep.
Are there kind of factions or groups forming within the 6 of you? Because at some point you got to start voting each other out.
Yeah, that The Tokidoki fractures reminds me of a story called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. So, the world was changing, and the puppy was growing. Okay? And it's similar to each individual Tokidoki is a puppy, and the world is the game of survival. And as the puppy works his way through life, he discovers more things. And by the end, he's no longer a puppy, but he's a dog. And the dog's got to eat. So, who does the dog eat?
That's true. Shannon, I'll come to you for this one. Who does the dog eat this week?
That's a really good question. There is something to be said about the fact that like we are at the final 7, and like all 7 of us could be perceived quote unquote threats at this point.
So, Matthew, we've been talking about threats, but is there a reason to vote out non-threats or people that maybe aren't seen as likely to win the game?
Yeah, for sure. I think the people seen as not likely to win the game are usually the people that win the game. So if you start thinking that way, then you've got to kind of change course and figure it out.
Jackson, we're at the final 7. We have not seen an idol. We have not seen an advantage.
Oh my god.
When are these things coming out? Are they ever?
Yeah, I don't know. Idols introduce a lot of uncertainty into the game. I think we all approach uncertainty differently. Me personally, often go to the Holy Bible in times of uncertainty. So I was thumbing through the other night, and I did find a relevant passage, Matthew. Thank you. That's a biblical name, though. Great. So I checked it out. 1 John, chapter 5, verse 21, for anyone curious, and it says, "Dear children, keep yourselves from idols." And so I think when the good Lord is that clear with his instructions, it's wise to follow it. So I've stayed away from idols, and I would hope that all of my castaways have, for their own sake. And if they haven't, I mean, throw it in the fire, like, go to hell, I don't know. It's up to you. So that's where I stand. Advantages are different. I don't know. But
You should be a pastor.
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you actually look that up?
1 John chapter 5, verse 21. You think I just made it up?
Yeah.
Would I lie like that?
Kinda, yeah. What version are you?
Someone fact check that.
That was
You don't know.
probably
Genesis. Dale, do you feel like there's people that you can trust in this game, no matter what, they will not write your name down?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. No matter, like, you could have, like, advantages, you could have idols, you could have fucking, like, community necklaces, but, like, above all else, I think trust is most important in this game. If you can't trust someone, then, I don't know, you can't really win the game. So.
Then we will see if there is still trust within the Tokidoki 6. Matthew, you're up first.
Should have never told me your plan. This
You got a really stinky pinky, and I don't like it.
I'm so sorry. I hope you respect gameplay. And this is the hardest vote I've ever had to make.
So I hope people do what they told me.
Dog's gotta eat.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Game one, motherfucker. Come merge, I know there's gonna be another idol. I will find that idol. Calling my shot. They call me the idol collector. I got 2 of them now. Could go home with 2 idols in my pocket, but
If we got her out with 2 idols.
2 idols in my pocket.
Would have been such a good move.
Sometimes you gotta be a hero.
Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Dale. Dale. Ivy. 2 votes Dale, 1 vote Ivy, 4 votes left. Ivy. Ivy. 2 votes Dale, 3 votes Ivy, 2 votes left. Another person voted out, 4th member of our jury. Ivy, 4, enough. Ivy, try this spoken. Time for you to go. Well, we've been talking about it for weeks at this point, but the 6 are no longer a 6. Claps from the jury for that. We'll see where the game takes us. Clearly, it is not as simple as you guys all thought. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night.
Next week on Survivor Michigan.
I need to know that you and I are 100% dude. I need to know you.
1,000.
And that would suck the most.
It's a vote steal.
This is the shakeup we needed.
People don't realize that I'm a big threat. I'll vote for whoever the fuck she tells me to.
Which makes it much more likely that I get to the end.
What the fuck does that mean, you slimy little bitch? That's why no one wants to work with you.
Gonna be pretty frantic hour and a half up until Tribal.
It was fun playing Survivor. Definitely blindsided. Best of luck to everyone else. And, well, I really hope Nate wins right now. Didn't see that coming.
Leave the big moves to the vets.
Voting for Ivy? You can't get cocky in this game. Also, don't annoy me.
I will not be playing an idol tonight because I didn't play this game to come in 5th place or 4th place. I came to this game to fucking win. So tonight's a big decision. It's either me or fucking Ivy. If I go home with 2 idols in my pocket, so be it. It's the decision I made.
I guess at some point we had a break, and this is the break.
The wife said Survivor Boy had to go, but she didn't say anything about Mustache Boy, the Handlebar Boy, coming at you hard.